Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another smart home device. And today I want to share with you guys a device called the Vobot. And what this is the world's first smart alarm clock with Alexa built in. Very, very interesting design. It's designed to actually be interactive, so when you set the alarm, basically when you want to snooze it, you will put it face down, you can pick it up, and you can cover it to basically, I believe that's to turn off the alarm, but I haven't tested that quite yet. It's available in two different colors, white with a silver ring, and they opted to send me the black with the rose gold ring, which I'm really glad they did. I like the way this one looks a lot. It has a, you can see the dot matrix LED display, which is, I think, very, very unique. To me, it's very old school, and I love the way it looks. As opposed to just your standard LCD screens you see on a lot of devices nowadays, or your LED screens. I like that they did something very, very unique. As you can see right now, the time is flashing, and of course it'll cycle between the time, and it was cycling between the time and the day of the week, but it's not at the moment. Oh, there it goes, January 17th. This does sync up with the internet, of course, so it is a Wi-Fi device. And again, it does have Alexa enabled. I'm just going to read you a little bit about what they say about it on the website. You have an alarm clock feature, a 60-second timer feature, sleep sounds, voice interaction, weather, daily news, traffic, smart home control, shopping, and music and radio. And they say right on here, what is a Vobot? It's a bedside alarm clock, although you don't have to use it next to the bed. I'll probably keep this in my office, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. Has a 5-watt speaker, an LED screen, a built-in battery. As you can see, we're completely wireless right now, and it does come with the micro USB. However, it does not come with a wall charger, so you have to supply that yourself. The only negative thing I have to say about some of these devices lately is that none of them come with the wall plug-in chargers, and they don't really tell you which one to get. So I've just been using one from an Amazon Alexa to charge some of these devices. It seems to work out fine. I also plugged this one into my wall outlet that has a couple of USB ports in there, and I was able to get a full charge on this. I left it while I went to work today and overnight, and I've been having this off charge now for about 2 hours, and we're completely fine and set up and running. Voice control device, an AI clock, and again the built-in battery. It's a standalone device, no need to pair a Bluetooth or smartphone, and again built-in Wi-Fi. And it has an 1800 mega amp battery, which is pretty darn good. The Dida smart speaker I just reviewed had a 1500 mega amp, and it's a speaker. This only has a 5-watt speaker, so this is probably going to run for quite some time just on the battery power. Now, as far as what they say on their website, it has a sleep coach, which produces white noise, hypnotic noise, natural sounds, and personalized content. I haven't tested it again because I just unboxed it. And again, you guys know when I get something, I unbox it. I don't really show you the unboxing, so I'm too excited to tear into it, but I unbox it, I show you what it looks like, I talk a little bit about it, and then as I've used this for a couple weeks, I'll come back and re-review it. In a couple months, I'll come back and re-review it to let you guys know, am I still happy with the device? Is it something I would have purchased if I didn't purchase it, or is it something that I'm happy with after I did purchase it? And I just want to thank the folks at Vobot. They were nice enough to sponsor this video and send me one of their devices to review on my channel. So guys, thank you very much for your generosity. It's very much appreciated. As far as other features on the device, you have daily routines, brings up an energetic morning with different genres of wake-up music. So I assume you can set this up with your taste in music to come on, which is for your alarm clock, and I'll get to that and test that at a later date. The only thing is, I believe that all the stuff with this, I thought that this was a standalone clock just with Alexa. Pretty much this is Alexa with a display. So pretty much everything that this is going to do, it's going to do it through the Alexa app, through your Alexa skills. So I'm 99% certain on that. Voice interaction, just tap and talk. So I haven't tried this yet. I was using it through the app, which they have an Alexa talk button on there. You can tap it, and this will come alive. I'm going to try just doing it on the top here. What's the weather like?
Currently, in Kent it's 56 degrees with cloudy skies.
Cool.
Today,
all right,
you can expect rainy weather with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 47 degrees.
Thank you. And you know, it's got a lot of interaction. Go ahead and try something else for smart home control. Turn off the bedroom lamps.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. We're in the office. Let's try that again. Turn off the office lamps.
A few things share that name. Which one did you want?
Office floor lamp.
Okay. Okay.
So again, I always make that mistake on every video. You have to be specific on what you're saying. I guess we can leave that off for now. And as far as the back, you do have volume controls for this here. You have a Wi-Fi button where I assume that's to be used when you're setting it up or put it in the Wi-Fi mode. You have an auxiliary input on the back. It looks to be an auxiliary. Is it an output or input? Let's see here. It probably says on here, but it's just something I'll have to look into at a later date here. Anyway, it's not really important. You know, I'm not really sure if you're going to use this to actually hook it up to a speaker, although you might. It does have a mute button as well. And as far as the control of the device itself, if you have, it basically has touch and motion control. So if your alarm goes off, it reacts to your gestures. So basically tap and talk to set an alarm. So you can say you're using Alexa at that point to set the alarm. And if the alarm goes off, you can hold the screen like this, and it'll actually turn off the alarm. And if you want to snooze, you will flip it over. So that's kind of cool. Give you, like, I believe, a 5-minute snooze on top of that. It does have the media streaming, so you can stream anything that is streamable through Alexa as well. And you do have the web app to set it up and to also control it. And of course, because it is Alexa compatible, and it is compatible, I believe, through the Vobot login with If This Then That, which is another smart home website that allows other devices that don't normally interact to interact and work together. So awesome device. I definitely love the fact that it brings another Alexa-enabled device into the home. And what I do like about it, and I've said this with other videos, it does not have a voice-activated command for Alexa. So you don't have to say Alexa. And I found myself pressing the button and saying Alexa. You don't do that. Alexa is your activation word on those other devices that are Amazon devices to enable. It's your wake word, basically. With this, you don't have a wake word. You just touch the device. So there's a lot of third-party or third-party companies coming out with devices that have the Alexa capability, but they don't have the voice recognition to activate it with your voice. Which to me is good because I have Alexas in almost every room, and I really don't need another one, you know, trying to do the same thing that the other one's doing. So it's a nice feature to have. Just like on the Fire Stick, you can use Alexa with that as well to control your smart home and whatnot. But I like the fact that you could just press the button and activate it. So it's nice to have the voice control activation on some devices, but with this, I'm glad they didn't put that feature on this particular device. So there it is, folks, the Vobot. Very innovative product. Price point on this as well. Let me go ahead and get that. I always forget to share that with you guys. This can be had if you go directly to the website and the website's going to take you right to Amazon. So I'll link you directly to the company through Amazon through my links. $49 and free shipping. So definitely a pretty decent price. I mean, you're going to pay about $49 right now for the Amazon Echo Dot, which is naturally not on sale. Christmas time, they had it going for $29. But for $49, it's the same price as your Echo Dot, but you're getting a built-in alarm, basically a visual alarm clock, basically, and a lot of interactive features on this particular device as well. Whereas this does do everything the Echo Dot does, and the Echo Dot does everything this does, with the exception of the fact that you have the gesture controls and the battery. And I think that's a really great feature, that you can move this around and not be too worried about, you know, having it to be connected. Now, I am going to test this to see how long the battery lasts, and I also want to test it to see if there's any kind of connectivity issues once the battery dies. Will this be able to reconnect if it's disconnected with no juice for, you know, a couple hours? And that's always an issue with some of these devices, that battery power, that if they lose the juice, is it going to be an issue with having to reset the whole device up and reset the whole network? Although the first time when I tried to set this up, I had a hell of a time trying to get this to connect, where I gave up yesterday. But I have to say, I'm glad I didn't upload that video, because ultimately it came down to me having an IP conflict on my network. I had a brother scanner, copier, fax. That was the issue. And I didn't realize until today when I went to work, and I used another great device to monitor my network called the Finge Box. If you haven't checked that out, check out my video on that. If you're a smart home techie like myself with a lot of network attached devices, it's definitely a no-brainer to have the control and protection of your network, so please check that out. But what's nice is once I got home, and I couldn't even, my cell phone that I record on would not connect to the network. And I've had this issue before, and I booted things down, or I power cycled things, nothing, but I didn't power cycle. I let everything come back together. You know, when you have 50 devices coming on at the same time, all trying to reconnect, you might have an issue. Now, hopefully the issue goes away, but it's been something I've been dealing with for a while, where sometimes things just don't work. and it's been really my LG cell phone and some of the new devices I try to connect. So I have a feeling that scanner fax was the issue. When I got home today, the thing was locked up. So I think what was happening was it was holding on to its IP address, possibly, and causing an issue. So I power cycled out, unplugged it, plugged it back in. Once I did that, everything seemed to work just fine. The other devices that I received in the mail, like this device and the Dyna speaker, all connected flawlessly to the network. So that was probably my issue. So I was thinking, gosh, is my router, at the end limit of how many devices can be connected? But it supports about 250 clients, so I should be good to go on that. So nonetheless, I will keep you guys posted. I will re-review this product at a later date. Remember, if you want to make the purchase, go ahead and do it through my links in the description. I will put those there. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Once again, folks over at Vobot, thank you very much for your generosity in sending me a sample to review on my channel. This definitely will get used in my home one way or another. And I will, again, re-review this product at a later date to tell you guys more about it and, what I think about it after I've had some time to get to know it and to use it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Click the little thumbs up button. I know I'm telling you guys to do a whole bunch of stuff, but just do it. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.